Hey everyone, this video is going to be about image handling in PyGame. We would load an image, see it scrolling across the screen, rotate it and scale it. And also we would talk about the transform module which is readily used with images in PyGame. So let's start with normal image loading. I have initialized PyGame, declared the screen, and in the fourth line I have used the load function from image module by PyGame to load the image. It takes one argument, that is the name of the file or path. Let's keep it simple for now, just use the file name. This is the image we would work with. Then is our normal game loop. I have colored the screen white with fill, used blit to get the image at the provided coordinates. We can also use the rect object, we would do that in a minute. And then there's our regular events loop. So let's run this code and see if the image is loaded on the screen. So yeah, it is up and running. But what if I needed the image at the center of the screen? We would just repeat what we did last time to bring this text at the center. There we had the font object, here we have the image object. We would get it on the rectangle by declaring a rect object and assign its center the center coordinates of the screen. Let's run this now, see if our image is at the center. So yeah, we have our image at the center of the screen. Cool. What if I want to move this image across the screen? For that, we would repeat exactly what we did for scrolling the text. You can see here I have taken the speed determining I variable, put up a condition, given a wait of 5 milliseconds, incremented I by 80. It's exactly the same. It's just that last time we had text object, now we have image object. So let's see how it moves. Here, you can see the picture moving across the x-axis. You can also try it moving across the extreme left. You can try moving it in the bottom, along the bottom, and along the right side too, just like we did for the text. Now let's try to rotate a still picture. For this, we would use the transform module. As you can see, I have loaded the image. In the 7th line, then I have used rotate function by transform. It takes two arguments, the object you want to rotate and the angle by which you want to rotate. The positive angles rotate anti-clockwise, and please note the angles are in degrees. And after that, we have our simple game loop with no new things. You will fill a color, get the image object on the given position, then run the events loop. So without wasting any time, let's run it and see if the image is rotated. Yeah, we have our image rotated clockwise by 90 degrees since I gave an argument of minus 90. Cool. Now let's try to scale the same image. For that, we would use the scale function by transform. Scaling is just resizing the surface to a new size. The second argument here is of the new size that you want for the image. And then it's our normal game loop. So let's run it and see if we have a new sized image. Yes, we do have a new sized image. The original image squeezes into the size we have provided. That is 200 by 200. In the last two programs, we used transform module. This module has some more functionalities. Let's look at them. So I have loaded an image. It's the same program as of the first one. And use the flip function now by transform. So it takes in three arguments, the surface you want to flip and the axis about which you want to flip. I have flipped it about x-axis as the second argument is true and the third one is false. If I run it, my picture is flipped about x-axis. You can do this for y-axis as well. Then you can even set both of the arguments as true. Then the image would be flipped about both the axes. Next up, we have the roto zoom, which is a combination of rotation and zooming in the image. Of course, the function itself, the name of the function itself explains it. It takes three arguments as well, the surface you want to work with, then the angle of rotation, and then the zoom in factor, which takes a float data type. So you can give in arguments like 1.5, 2.5, and 2.25, etc. You can give in a float data type. It is not just confined to integers. Fine. Let's run it and see what we get. So we have our picture zoomed in by 1.5 and it is even rotated by 90 degrees. You can even rotate it by 180 degrees, not a problem, or by 360. Then you'd get the same image again. Now, if you want a picture double the original size, you can use the scale 2x function. If you're using this function, you do not need to mention the zoom in factor. It's automatically 2. We get a picture which is double the size of its original size. So let's run it and see if we have what we are expecting. So yeah, the image is double the size of its original one. Transform also has this average color function which gives you the average color of the mentioned surface. Now if I print this for the current image, it comes out to be this color. There's a color, this is in RGB format. So yeah, this is one color that we get. It is the average color of the given image. So in this video, we worked with the image and transform module. Next time, we would work with the music module in PyGame. Hope this video helped you. Thank you.